I want to be an author. That was in my thoughts. Once upon a time, I was editing Australian legal newsletters because I was a content editor at that time for a company. And during that time, one of our responsibilities is to fact check everything. So that includes checking the information of the authors, whether they are correct or not. And while I was doing those, my mind was always saying, I also want to be an author. So I was editing, and then in my mind's like, oh, I also want to be an author. So you see, your mind, your brain, your thoughts, they're very, very powerful. So just several months after that, I really became an author. And that was because of my thoughts at that time, yeah. So be careful what you think. That's why we have this term brainwashing, right? It's very, very effective. Many people in a relationship, they get brainwashed all the time without them even knowing it, right? So we also watch Three Idiots where we say, all is well, right? So it's like you're tricking yourselves that, yeah, everything is fine, you don't have to be scared, all is well, just like that. So we can also brainwash ourselves into thinking that we can do things that we don't normally do. So make yourself confident through self-affirmation. Yeah, just for the brainwashing part. um I didn't graduate. I'm a teenage mom. I was pregnant when I was 18 years old, and my course at that time was accountancy. So I don't have any like background. I didn't study about literature, things like that. But I became an author. And that's because of my thoughts. Yeah, I wanted to. I believe that I can do it, so I did it. Yeah, so make yourself confident through self-affirmations. Most successful people, they have self-affirmations. They maybe early in the morning or when they're like preparing themselves, talking themselves to the mirror. So they're saying, you're great, you're smart, you're confident. They're telling that to themselves, right? So those are examples of self-affirmations, and they really work. If you tell that to yourself continuously, you will believe it, and at, and then after that, you will act according to it. So for example, for myself, I tell myself I am a great author, I'm a good teacher, I will become a content creator, and I will become a motivation to other people. So I try to tell that to myself all the time through self-affirmations. And then I believe in it, and then I act according to it. That's why I'm here right now, because I'm believing that I can be a motivation to others, and I can be a good content creator. So I'm making this content, and I'm also trying to motivate you guys. So yeah, that's it. So that's why sometimes you need to believe in your own self without needing to get approvals from other people. When I wrote my book, my debut book, The Greatest Underdog, I actually did not share it to any of my friends. I did not share it to my family. I just write it. I was just writing it because I wanted, and I don't need any approval from others, because some people, they think they cannot do it, and then they tell you you cannot do it, because actually it's them that cannot do it. Like, oh, they cannot, like, oh, I cannot do it. So they will tell the other person that, hey, you cannot do it, it's hard. So, but that's them, that's not you, right? So instead of asking them for approval or, sharing your ideas to them, just shut it. Yeah, just keep it to yourself and do it. Okay, so instead of asking other people's opinions, just don't. You can ask mentors or people who are now standing in the position where you want to be. Yeah, you can ask them. For example, I wanted to become an author, right? So instead of asking other people for approval, I will ask authors as well, and they will, they will mentor me if they can, or maybe they will answer my questions if I have. So yeah, I remember what I did was I made a LinkedIn profile, and then I connected with authors around the world. That's what I did. And I asked them how they became authors and what they did. So most of them responded. some didn't, but most of them responded. And that's how I got started. Like, I got insights from them. It was really good. And I also asked my clients for my ghostwriting gig. I actually did not start as an author. I started as a ghostwriter. So I write novels and books for other authors around the world, and then they pay me. So um, it happened for how many months? And then I asked them, like, okay, what do you do with the manuscript that I'm writing? Because I'm writing it, right? So I'm like, what do you do with it? How do you publish it? And then they told me, oh yeah, we're just doing like self-publishing. I said, okay, what's that? And so they taught me how to do the self-publishing. Like, they just give me some insights, not really like step-by-step process, but they gave me insights of how to do it. And that's how I did it. I self-published my book because of their help, and I did not share it to other people. It just they they were just shocked that suddenly I posted a post wherein I said, okay, I have a book now, voila. Okay, so connected to the power of thoughts is also manifesting. So we always see this on social media, like post like, oh, manifesting this and that, and it is actually effective. Like, for example, for our queen, Alexi Brooks, she had a post back in 2017, and she said, someday, magiging Miss Universe din ako. And well, this year, 2024, she won the Miss Dinagang. Correct me if I'm wrong. And she's now fighting for the crown for the Miss, what is it? Binibining Philippines? I'm not sure. Miss Universe Philippines. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so she's already walking that path towards what she was manifesting before. So as you can see, your thoughts are very, very powerful. So be mindful of how you think. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. If you want to grab a copy of my book, as I've just talked about it, it's called The Greatest Underdog. It's the story of my life, and a lot of learnings was in there actually. So check the link in the comment section below. I'll post a link of the Google Playbooks. It's available in Google Playbooks. You can just check it out. And this video that I have is also available in YouTube. So please like this video and share, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you can, please. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.